Hey, I'm Deborah. I want to tell you a story today that illustrates how sometimes the things that we believe about ourselves can really interfere with our connection with God. There was a lady who'd been in church all of her life, and she was struggling with connecting with God and hearing God. And so she asked him about it. She said, "Why don't I ever feel like I hear you? I listen, but I don't get anything." And suddenly, this memory comes to her mind of when she was a teenager and she was pregnant. She was in church, and the pastor made her get up in front of everybody and confess. And then he said that she had brought shame upon all of them. You think that might make her have trouble connecting with God? She realized that she had felt disqualified her whole life. So she asked God about it, about that event. And she heard in her mind, in the form of a thought, when did I ever talk to anybody like that? Your pastor wasn't speaking for me. And these scenes from the Bible started coming to her one after the other when Jesus was just laying into the Pharisees because of the way they used the law to condemn people. And then she saw scenes of Jesus interacting lovingly with people who were considered disqualified. And she began to get teary because this was unlocking something that had held her trapped in a way, held her away from God in her mind for years. And she said, "What do you want me to know?" And she felt the Lord speaking to her saying, "I know how scared you were when that happened. And I was so proud of how brave you were." And this changed everything. Hearing God say that, she'd heard it in Bible study and heard it in church, but hearing him tell her she was not disqualified, that was a game changer. And it can be for you too. Ask God, is there something that has made me feel disqualified? What do you say about that, Jesus? What do you want me to know about that? And let him uproot the lie that has made you feel separated.